Yo, can you let us get ball? Can you let us get ball, Aki? Aki. Good boy. Right here. Pass it. No. It's I don't know. It's alright. It's just. Angel. Wait, no, shoot that.
All the basketball knowledge that you have. Have you ever thought about you playing for somebody in basketball? Hey, this isn't a bad idea. We've had terrible GMs, but are you serious? But it's a hard job, and it's a thankless job.
Well, the good thing is, NBA 2K, you can actually be a GM of teams I want.
Yeah.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
2K Sports Pregame Show. It'll be the New York Knicks.
Soaring high above the Willamette. And before we break, the players love him. Thank you, David. And here's a look at some numbers for Hood.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past.
What do you think is the best way for a coach who has lost a locker room to get it back?
You just got to be honest and open, Kevin. You know, everyone's adults, and if you can't handle the information, then the onus is on that player. But just look at what happened in Minnesota last year. You know, just terrible in the locker room. It's not good for the fans, especially the hometown fans that believe in this young team. And so a lot of times it just comes down to clear, open communication.
Can't get the ball. Portland leading by 5. Anthony down low. Morris is there.
Just fantastic defense from Morris, getting right in the face of the shooter and coming up with the rejection.
Passes to Portis. Tries again, and it's good on the way out.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Lillard attacking, lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
You can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Gibson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Bazemore. Tight defense on him. Three-pointer Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Damian Lillard.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time out. He's been a lot of fun to watch.
Simons, he's checked in for Anthony. Knox, he's checked in for the Knicks. And stolen by Bazemore. Lillard outside. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the three or risk the blow by.
To the middle. Nurkic with the block.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Knicks trail by 6. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Lillard. He had 34 points in the win against Oklahoma City. And yes, it's good.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside. So impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dayton. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot.
He gets up at 3-4 in the morning and gets off at 1 to a meeting, and, you know, see what's...
Look now for Portland. Skal Labissiere checked in for Collins. Anthony comes in for Rodney Hood, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Anthony Simmons. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Portis is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Marcus Morris.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018-19. Career highs almost across the board.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Bazemore misses.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from...
You hang the pool hall, you know those things. Welcome don't hang the pool hall, they don't know no better.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what his score would be if he wasn't so old from the field.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Anthony, the pass to Bazemore. Back to Anthony. Launches it. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Labissiere screams potential, a gigantic player who plays both ends of the floor well.
Murray's checked in for the Knicks. And Morris has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
For New York, they have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Lillard. That shot missing. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.
Grind and grow.
Obviously, we're not playing great.
Every cut to the basket, do it with purpose. All right? That includes you too, Chase. Playing hard, but your energy's about here. It's got to be here. And all of you have got to do a better job of keeping your composure.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Entirely new group here for Portland. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. This year comes in for Anthony. Collins checked in for Rodney Hood. And it's Simons in for Lillard. We've got Jusuf Nurkic, Skal Labissiere out there with Collins. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And the pick and roll tandem of Damian Lillard and Jusuf Nurkic, one of the most unstoppable in our league.
Yeah, Nurkic as a role man, not only a scorer, but also a capable passer, too. They had the second most assists on the team last season. He and Lillard have mastered the nuances of the pick and roll.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
We're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every job.
Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Knicks pull it in. The tie, and the rejection by Collins.
An established defender at a young age. Collins has the timing and the reach to block shots.
Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Collins. Here's Lillard. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive board.
On deep. They grab their own miss. Gibson, the layup off target.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Murray's checked in for the Knicks. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards. Scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Down low, here's Trent. And easy 2 points on the layup. Trent's got his first basket of the night.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Now the pass to Smith. Fires the three. Here's Robinson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open.
Trailblazers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has.
Jay, get in here. I got some fun. Consider it done. Great choice, by the way. Hey, I appreciate you. I'll let you.
This is a frighteningly good team.
It is, unless it's the third round of the playoffs. Then they become super easy to defend because everybody's afraid to take a jump shot.
You were in the studio today recording some of that basketball knowledge with Kevin Harlan. What's that experience like with one of the most iconic broadcasters in basketball?
Stand by my side, though. If you don't mind, would you
Don't
stand
put
by?
Kevin Harlan. Kevin Harlan's a national treasure. Leave the man alone. He's great, and he's just one of those guys who should be doing this for a living. Like, there's certain guys where they just have the voice and the energy, and you just tell, like, all right, at some point in his 20s, somebody was like, you have to do this. You're good at it. So he's
skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan from high above the East River here in New York City. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at center. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Trier out there with Che, and it's Morris in at the 3. And there's the pass to Trier. Pass to Che. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Stolen by McGee.
What?
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Green finds James. Davis with it. Fader on the way, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up, scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Trier passes to Che. Tries from 10. That one falls.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love the way James maintains his concentration, even against tight defense there. I mean, looks like the defense had no chance.
Now, here is Morris. Back to Che. There's the feed to Robinson. 6 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. McGee up top. LeBron outside. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Green, no luck. Puts it up.
Bro, this game,
Los Angeles is going 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. McGee. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Randall passes to Che. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's McGee with the jam.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Che passes to Randall. Back to Che. Shoots. And Davis sends it back.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the line.
Che, right side. To get open is Gibson. And it's Che missing. Lakers leading by 10. So for the Lakers right now, Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at shooting guard. And the Knicks miss again.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're
behind
in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Howard. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
And Gibson kicks to Ntilikina. 13 feet away. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Che.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Passes it to Howard. Dishes to Cook. Shot clock at 5. Over Jay. Cook, good. Cook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Jay outside. Pass to Portis. Trying to get open is Gibson. Portis can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout.
This game is
really
actually good. I would just switch up while I'm guarding him.
Defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Randall comes in for Bobby Portis. Marcus Morris is checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Trier in for Frank Ntilikina. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Lakers leading by 17. There's Green with the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shot to stop the run. New York, no good that time either.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself.
And I'm going to try hard my own kid, boy.
So let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you.
We remember from Chase college days that he's not afraid to take a stand, even if it creates controversy. He'll state his opinion, but he doesn't put himself above the game. He's really quite a humble guy.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Alex Caruso.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is.
With 1 on the clock, he let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep.
And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Shea is out there with Trier, and it's Morris in at the small forward position. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. And Shea with the basket on the assist by Morris. 6 points for Shea.
Excellent focus by Shea. I mean, taking contact there, staying with the shot, and dropping it in.
The shot's good from McGee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really,
I'm going to sweat, buddy. I'm going to sweat, buddy.
they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the pass to Randall. Back to Jay. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Bradley, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now here's Jay. D right on him. Randall. Great D that time from Davis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slip.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope, and they double up Rondo. Bounce pass from Kuzma. Davis kicks to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. The Lakers rebound, and Davis gets it to go.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Knox the pass to Dotson to the inside. He's looking for Portis and finds him. No good, unable to end this run.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nice shot by Rondo.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And Jay gets it to go. Jay's got 4 points this quarter.
His focus.
Rondo passes to Howard. From the arc. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Howard. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
And even stronger second half.
Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor. Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Bradley. Howard is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. Bradley, that's for 2. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look for Shea. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Pass to Rondo. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've repeatedly gotten out for a break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Knicks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. McGee dishes to Cook. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Shea with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Inside. Morris kicks to Ntilikina. New York moving the ball around. Up top, Morris. At the elbow, it's Shea. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And oh boy, a lot of but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
On the inside now, Shea will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact rattle him.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. The Lakers also with the sub. Daniels is checked in. Now here's Bradley. Here is Cook. A floater. He lays it in.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Shea inside. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Cook, the pass to McGee. And stolen by Shea. And here's the break. Here's Ntilikina. Flushes it down to finish the break.
You've got to respect the speed in transition. I mean, Ntilikina knows how to get out ahead of the defense and create in the open floor.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes it to Dudley. Pass to McGee. Got a piece of it. Gibson with the steal. Pull-up jumper. Second shot opportunity. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Another shot. It's rebounded by New York.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Shea passes to Knox. And contact shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's an aggressiveness to Shea's game that I think everybody can appreciate and respect. Prides himself on keeping pressure on the defense. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And the foul called on Shea. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here is Cook. Provides Shea.
Boy, if he's not alert and active, that shot's probably good. But Shea was right where he needed to be.
Over Shea, again, Los Angeles.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And they can just throw the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
No good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding